You know, we could all use some encouragement. And I've got some good news for you. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Mark. Greetings, friends, and welcome back to 5 Minutes with Mark. We're picking up the story, Gospel of Mark, chapter 12, at verse 13. Then they sent to him some of the Pharisees and Herodians to catch him in his words. When they had come, they said to him, "Teacher, we know that you are true and care about no one, for you do not regard the person of men, but teach the way of God in truth. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Shall we pay or shall we not pay?" But he, knowing their hypocrisy, said to them, "Why do you test me? Bring me a denarius that I may see it." So they brought it, and he said to them, "Whose image and inscription is on this?" They said to him, "Caesar's." And Jesus answered to them, "Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's." And they marveled at him. Wow. This is one of those really important and interesting little occurrences. Again, they're turning the heat up. They're really trying to figure out some way that they can pin something on Jesus. And what they really would like to do is to say he's fomenting a revolution, an insurrection. So they can go to Pontius Pilate, to the Romans, and say, "Hey, we've got a crazy madman here. He's threatening the stability of the region. He's actually come out and he's declared himself king of Israel, and he's in opposition to Rome." In other words, what the Jews are trying to do is to make their problem the Romans' problem, because they know that it's the Romans who have to kill him. If they just go out and kill him in the middle of the night, that's murder, and they're on the hook for that. So they need to get him executed. And what they're trying to do is figure out to catch him in his words. And it's interesting that they send the Pharisees and the Herodians. Now, there were never two groups of people that were more at odds. The Pharisees were strictly by the book. They were the law keepers. They were the ones who actually built rules around the rules so that you wouldn't break the rules. And the Herodians, well, they're followers of Herod. They're all about money and power and control. They're all about gain through any means necessary. There are no rules in the rule books for the Herodians except, whatever I need to do to take your money, to take your wife, to take what I want and leave you behind. They were not friends. And yet the chief priest and the elders send some Pharisees and some Herodians to go test Jesus. Hey, go get him to say something against Rome. Then we got it. And they go, and notice the flattery. This always just cracks me up. "Teacher, we know you're true. You care about no one, for you don't regard the person of men, but teach the ways of God in truth." If they really believed that, would they be trying to set him up? Of course not. Man, the butter on their tongue is just rancid, right? It's terrible. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? And you can see Jesus standing there, and he just shakes his head. He's like, "What are you guys doing? Really? This is what you're coming at me with? This is the plan? You guys had all night to come up with something. This is the best you can do? Really? Bring me a coin." And they walk over and they hand him a coin. He looks at the coin. He says, "Whose picture is this?" "Oh, that's Caesar." "Whose inscription is this?" "Oh, that's Caesar's too." He hands him the coin back. He goes, "Well, if it belongs to Caesar, give it to Caesar." In other words, if the state requires you to pay some taxes, pay your taxes. That's not what the kingdom of God is about. That's not what I'm here for. I don't care about Rome. Rome is just in the background. Rome was inevitable. Rome has always been and will always be in one form or fashion. We're talking about spiritual life. We're talking about spiritual health. We're talking about reverence and devotion to God. You should be giving God your spiritual devotion. Render to Caesar that which is Caesar's. If he needs some money, give it to him. Worship God. All of your heart, all of your soul, all of your strength, all of your might. Everything about you should be given to God. Your faith belongs to God. Your faith should not belong to this money. And that's a big problem. Even today, right? We still have more faith in that which belongs to Caesar than we do in that which belongs to God. Because we believe the money will save us. We believe that if we can just win the lottery, we'll be great. Not understanding that when we were born again and became children of God, we won the greatest lottery that ever was. We entered into the greatest system that ever existed. For the worst that they can do is kill these broken down, aging bodies and let us go home to the eternal realm where we belong, to worship our God face to face for all eternity. Jesus says, guys, come on. Don't be foolish. I think those words resonate for us today too. Let's not be foolish and put our focus and our attention and our devotion on the things of this world. Caesar stuff, it's all dust in 1,000 years. Instead, let us focus on the things that are of God, knowing that that's going to last not just a lifetime, but an eternal lifetime. See you next time. Hey friends, I sure hope you're enjoying this casual stroll through the Gospel of Mark. And if you'd like to know more about me and what I'm doing, check out my website, theeclecticmonk.com. There you'll find all kind of other stuff that I've been doing. And I really hope that you'll share this Bible study with the people around you. Till next time, God bless you.